To rise up from the ground. Don't just listen to the sound. Chasing dreams and breaking through. Finding something bold and new. Welcome to the Andrew English Experience. The Andrew English Experience.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Andrew English Experience. And when I say everybody, I mean you, Alice, and me. That's everybody. So there's no pressure to do this whatsoever, is there? What do you think? Do you feel pressure or do you feel comfortable just talking to me? I mean, it's like we're basically watching Magda Gessler right now, but we're not. We're sitting in the front of cameras. And so this is just like you and me sitting on the sofa in the evening in wintertime watching our cooking shows. What's up? What's going on?
Yeah, right. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm not so fine. I had a bad day. My main computer broke down and I had to ship it away. Yeah, you helped me with that. So I thank you very much for packaging that thing for me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and we'll see if this backup computer does a good enough job recording this so that you and I can watch this podcast together. But you know what? Really, like this podcast is like very deep. It's designed to make anyone who wants to improve his or her English better. It's just a question of someone finding this podcast and saying, whoa, this guy is cool and his guest is really pretty. There you go.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Alice, for joining me as my very first guest on my podcast. I wonder how many more I will have in the future. All right, enough of this small talk. Let's jump into the big talk. Please check this out. This podcast is not intended for you to admire how beautiful I am or how beautiful Alice is, not to mention how smart we are. This podcast is designed specifically to make your English, possibly your mood, and maybe even your life better. So please figure out how to watch it and listen to it. This podcast is dedicated to you. And if you people have any friends who need to improve their English, give them a holler, tell them about me, tell them about this podcast, and subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing. Welcome to the Andrew English Yahoo Experience. Oh man, like all of that stress from this morning is like leaving my body. I like doing these podcasts. Today we're going to talk about racehorse ethics. I'm going to shut up now because I'm talking too much. Alice, would you please read this so that we can listen to how lovely you read?
The beauty of the racehorse. Racehorses are often called the athletes of the animal kingdom. They are bred for speed, power, and elegance. From the Kentucky Derby in the US to the Royal Ascot in the UK, millions of people admire these creatures for their physical perfection and competitive spirit.
So the question is, when you see a powerful animal like me or like a horse, well, what do you see? Forget about me. When you see a horse, do you see a symbol of freedom? A symbol of hard work? What do you see?
As strong, beautiful horses, especially in full gallop, I think are surely a symbol of freedom, independence, energy, and harmony, the perfect combination of physical power with elegance and grace.
Yeah, and I'm picturing that gallop. They literally shake the earth when they gallop, man. It's like so, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It's inspiring. It's like one of the most beautiful animals. But at the end of the day, is there an ugly animal out there? Maybe there is,
so.
But this is a family-friendly podcast, so we're going to keep it to positive things. And even like some of these so-called ugly pets, when you look at them, after a while, they become super cute. All right, Let's read this. The reality of retirement. For many racehorses, the career ends early due to injury or age, while some racehorses find second careers or sanctuaries. A high percentage, thousands each year, are sent to slaughterhouses to be killed. In the U.S. alone, it's estimated that roughly 7,500 to 10,000 thoroughbreds are sent to slaughter each year after their racing days are over. So what do you think about that? It's pretty sad. I mean, it brings like literally almost a tear to my eye just reading that.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, horses have feelings, yes?
I first heard about it a few years ago, and it was a shock for me. My notion that rider and horse are true friends, that they share a bond, vanished. Instead, it's simply a business. It turns out that for these people, this beautiful emotional animal is a machine meant to generate profit. When it stops working, they replace it with a new one, using the money earned from selling the old one to the slaughterhouse. It's terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible. And it's...
The exact same thing happens to horses used for riding lessons at stud farms, the stud farms where we take our children for riding lessons.
Wow. I mean, you know, I'm not the president of any country, obviously, but I mean, do you think something should be done? Should some official change the law? I mean, is that realistic? Is it logical?
Of course,
I don't know.
yeah. Of course.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, but again, it just makes us more aware. It makes me more aware, like to be nicer to our pets, for example, because we have 3 cats. And so when I do a lesson like this, it just reminds me to, you know, to be even nicer to them than before. So, and we're very nice to our pets, so that's very good. All right. Would you like to read this page?
Utility usefulness versus value worth. In the racing industry, a horse's value is often tied up to its utility, how much money it can win or how many foals it can produce. Once that utility is gone, the horse is seen as a financial burden. This raises a deep ethical question. Is a living being only worth what it can do for others?
So, is a living being only worth what it can do for others? I hope not. Have you ever felt that your value in a group was based only on what you could do for them?
In private, no, I don't think so. But among colleagues at work, you have to be productive to be appreciated.
This is true. That's why I like my work, because my work is my play, and my bosses are our cats, and they let me do what I want during my hours of life coaching people. The human comparison, humans are like racehorses. We are bred through the education system to be fast, efficient, and productive. We compete in the race of the job market, often at the expense of our health and personal happiness. What's your opinion? Is this true? False? Somewhere in between? I mean, there were moments of me when I liked going to school, but there were other moments when I didn't like to go to school. And like I said, it's a family-friendly podcast, so I'm not going to go into details, but you know, at the end of the day, what were all of those tests I was taking all about? I mean, to measure what? Do you have an opinion about that? Or not really?
Yeah, I think it's true. The system is built like that, I think, yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad system, but it's also not a great system. So I guess is it a okay system? Is it satisfactory? Is it adequate?
I can find myself in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's right. Yeah, that's the trick. We need to find ourselves in the system. If we can do that, then the system is adequate, maybe even good. So, yeah, and if we're truly optimistic, then the system is very good, but we have to find ourselves in it. That's the whole key, that's the trick. The schooling phase. Would you like to read this?
Students often spend 15 to 20 years in intense study. While education is meant to be enriching, many students feel it as a form of breaking the spirit, similar to how a horse is trained. The focus is often on high scores and competition rather than curiosity.
Now, the students I teach, they mentioned that, yeah, they feel like their spirit is being broken. Did you feel like your spirit was being broken when at any time in your school career, in your school life?
Yeah, I hated going to school.
Hey, it's a family-friendly show. Oh, but go ahead. Listen, I also believe in freedom of speech. So yeah, wow, hated. Wow, why did you hate it?
I hated being just told what to do, and the school
Okay.
system is terrible. Yeah, from this point of view.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. That's cool. Listen, I love that opinion. I love the freedom. You're more courageous than me. I mean, when the camera's on, I'm a really good boy. And when the camera's off, I'm also a really good boy.
Sure.
Yes. So, but family friendly. This is, welcome to the Andrew English family. Please subscribe. The Andrew English family. The workhorse years. After school, many people enter a cycle of meaningless jobs. Globally, Gallup, that's a survey company, reports that only 23% of employees are engaged at work. That's kind of a shocking number. I don't know if it's believable. This means the vast majority of people are working like horses, putting in effort without feeling a personal connection to the outcome. Does your work give you meaning? Now, if your boss is listening, I would advise you to give a nice positive answer. My work gives me meaning because I love my boss, because my boss is, here I am, it's me, myself. So I have a lot of meaning, plenty of meaning. I'm a happy man working for myself. No comment? Yeah, let's keep going. That's cool. I know you love your job. I know you do. I mean, you do. I hear you do, because you're like always
Yeah,
having a good
yeah.
time.
I like my job. If I didn't, I wouldn't work.
Do you think everyone is in such a position? Do you think every person who doesn't like his or her job can say, no, I quit, I'm not going to do this job? Or are they forced? Are some people just forced to go to work? Do you know anybody who's forced to go to work?
These are hard decisions for people to make sometimes.
Yeah, very hard.
Depends. It depends. We shouldn't judge anybody.
I believe that too. Yes, I do. So yeah, I'm not judging anybody. I mean, I actually sympathize, I empathize with people who have to go to work but don't want to go to work. You have my sympathy. You really do. Please read this page, if you don't mind.
The illusion of the finish line. In horse racing, the finish line is clear. In human life, the finish line is retirement. We are told to work hard now so we can relax later. However, many find that after 40 years of labor, they are too tired or unwell to enjoy their retirement.
Yeah, so what does the word retirement mean? I believe we should be retired from the day we are born until the day we die. What do you think? I mean, in other words, we should enjoy life every day. I mean, I know that's impossible, but we should do our best to figure out how to enjoy our lives every day, shouldn't we? And is it possible living in today's world for people to enjoy their lives every day? Do you have an opinion?
It depends on the person, I think.
Totally. It totally depends
Yeah.
on the person. Absolutely. It depends on the plan the person has, on the plan the person can execute. And in my 20s, I wasn't enjoying every day. It was like a 50-50 thing. In my 30s, it was maybe 50-50. In my 40s, it was 50-50. Maybe it was 70-30, enjoying 70, not enjoying 30. And today, I believe it's like 80-20, 90-10, enjoying my life. So, and the reason why is because I enjoy my work now. I love this job. I just love it. This is fun. This is fun. It stimulates me. I'm so stimulated by my work. The concept of slaughter in society, today's English experiences uses the word slaughter metaphorically for humans. While we aren't physically killed, many people feel discarded by society once they stop being productive. Ageism in the workplace can make retired people feel invisible or useless. What do you think? I mean, do you think old people feel useless in this society?
Everybody has choice. If they want, they have various opportunities to get out of this house and be active.
Right, that's
So
right.
I don't think it's such simple that they are discarded by society. It's up to the person.
Do you think some people prefer to exit from the society and just simply start living their own lives, minding their own business?
Yeah, why not?
Sure. Please read this page, The Philosophy of Non-Action, Wu Wei. In Taoism, what's Taoism? Let's see.
There is a concept called Wu Wei, or effortless action. It suggests that we should live in harmony with the natural flow of life rather than constantly galloping toward a goal. It is the opposite of the workhorse mentality.
Do you have a workhorse mentality?
No.
Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. In recent years, movements like the Great Resignation or quiet quitting have emerged. People are saying no to working like slaves. They're choosing to prioritize mental health and free moments over career advancement. Do you think it's possible to be successful in a career without working like a horse?
I think that success has different meanings for different people, so
Well, what's success for me? I mean, what's success to me? I guess it's just having things under control, bills paid, and that's it. When the bills are paid, I can rest. And so that's my definition of success. The economic machine. Governments often encourage hard work because it grows the gross domestic product. However, as we saw with Bhutan, where is Bhutan? Gross national happiness, a country's success doesn't have to be measured by how hard its horses work, but how happy they are. So would you like to work less than you work now, or would you like to work more than you work now?
Probably less nowadays as I get older and more lazy.
More lazy? What does that mean? In what way? In what sense?
I prefer to sit in my garden rather than go and work somewhere.
Yeah, sitting in a garden doesn't mean you're lazy. It means that you're resting
Yeah,
and
I work
relaxing.
in the garden, so
Yeah,
yeah, but
that's
without
right.
payment. My flowers pay me with their beauty.
There you go. There it is. Please read this page.
Beauty versus function. A racehorse is majestic because of its nature, not because it wins a trophy. Similarly, a human is valuable because of the person's life, not the bank account or job title. We must learn to see the majesty in ourselves outside of our work.
Yes. Do you see the majesty in yourself outside of work? I think you do, because I'm pretty sure you love yourself. And, you know, it's a good thing. You actually taught me how important it is for me to love myself. And I do. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Yeah. The danger of the rat race. The rat race is a term for an endless, self-defeating competition. Even if you win the race, you're still a rat, or maybe a tired horse. Breaking the cycle requires a shift in mindset, choosing enough over more. All right, let's keep going. Please read that to me, if you don't mind.
Protecting the retired horse. There are organizations like After the Finish Line that rescue retired racehorses. These groups believe the horse deserves a life of peace after its service. Perhaps we need similar social structures that protect human dignity regardless of economic output.
All right. So, yeah, I believe we look at that question, who in your life supports you just for being you rather than for what you achieve? I guess it's a mutual answer, like,
Loved ones, yeah.
exactly, that's right. And how many loved ones are there? Well, who cares? I mean, yeah, in this house, there should be 5 loved ones, 3 cats.
Yeah.
Oh, no, excuse me. About 25 loved ones, the pigeons now. Our pigeons are gonna have babies. Hopefully they don't fall out from their nest so that our cats can figure out whether or not to be friends with them.
Yeah, we
But
take
yeah,
care of them.
that's right. Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, there's plenty of nature to support you, a few people, and you yourself supporting yourself with discovering some kind of purpose. You got to discover a purpose. If you can discover a purpose in your life, you're going to love yourself because you're going to support yourself, and then it'll be easier to find people to support you. Saying yes to the moment. This English experience with me and Alice invite you to enjoy a free moment. In a world of constant notifications and deadlines, a free moment should be normal, to be honest with you. It's a moment where you are no longer a racehorse or a workhorse. You're just chilling out. So yes, I can feel the breath. I love doing these podcasts because I focus on my breath sometimes. It feels good. It feels really good. It feels very relaxing. If you don't mind, Alice, would you please read this page?
Redefining meaning. If work is meaningless, where do we find meaning? Usually it is in relationships, art, nature, and self-discovery. By saying no to overwork, we make room for the things that actually matter.
Yeah, and that's what I was just talking about a second ago. Are there any Are there any meaningless things you've done in the last couple of days or couple of weeks? Anything meaningless? I mean, this morning with this computer, it was broken. I'm like, oh boy, here I go. I gotta call the guy. I gotta say, hello, sir. But I guess at the end of the day, it had some kind of meaning. But
Yeah, you've got to do things like that
that's
sometimes.
correct. Yeah, to keep things in order.
Yeah, have it done and do
That's right.
something else.
That's right. So do you do? I guess because like you like live with me, so like I think you most of the things you do are meaningful. You very seldom do something meaningless, or because I think I do, like everything I do is meaningful in my opinion. Even when you see me sleeping with our cats in the middle of the day,
Yeah.
that's meaningful because I'm recharging my batteries. So again, it's a family friendly podcast. So meaningless, I think this page does a good job of telling us what meaningful things are. Our relationships, art, nature, and like I said earlier, purpose. Purpose means self-discovery. Find something about yourself that's cool and practice it regularly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Summary. Yes. We're almost done. Yahoo! Yippee! Ride 'em, cowboy! We're not born to be racehorses or workhorses for the profit of owners. Whether it's a literal horse in a stable or a person in a cubicle, the desire for freedom and rest is universal. Is there any kind of current responsibility you'd like to run away from?
No, I don't think so.
Wow, you're such a lucky lady. I wonder how that's possible. Wow, good for you. I mean, I'd like to run away from paying the bills, but at the end of the day, it's going to be okay. It's no big deal. We just,
You like it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Go ahead. Please read this page if you don't mind.
Final reflection, your choice. Life is short, you can spend it running in circles for a price you might never enjoy, or you can slow down and appreciate the grass beneath your feet. The choice to stop racing is yours.
Alice, do you have a conclusion from this horse-filled experience?
I think that we should be nice to ourselves,
Sure.
but maybe more we should respect the other creatures that live on the earth with us.
I'm in
Of
full agreement.
course, yeah, don't hurt any creature.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's good philosophy. I mean, my conclusion is similar to yours. I mean, yeah, I try to treat everything and everybody with respect. Does everybody treat me with respect? Does it matter? I'm not sure. I pay attention to myself, so it's fine. It's all good. All right, it's time for me to clown around because guess who's here? It's baby Andrew. Yo, baby Andrew, what's up, bro? How did you like the podcast with the missus? Yeah? Oh, she took that picture? Oh, yeah, she did take that picture. That's right. I remember. It was such a long time ago when you were so beautiful. But listen, baby Andrew, I tell my people, all three of them watching, that, they can't admire how beautiful I am. So, you know what, baby Andrew? I'm sorry, bro, but I'm not going to admire how beautiful you are. But I got to say, man, you're looking good, bro. But I'm not here for that. All right, baby Andrew. All right, Alice. Do you have any final thoughts?
I love you.
Hey, whoa! Is that supposed to be?
But you know that.
Right. Well, you know what? I mean, I guess like we were watching a Magda Gessler episode, and like Magda Gessler was screaming at the guy, and she's like, "Why don't you tell your wife that you love her?" And the wife even's like, "Well, you know, he shouldn't tell me that he loves me all the time at work because this is work and I accept it. But guess what? I love you too, dear." So, but luckily we kept that to a bare minimum. We only said it twice. What a happy ending. You see, people, this is a family-friendly show. I welcome you to join the Andrew English family. Oh, please, if you like this channel, please subscribe. And yeah, tell your friends too. All right, Alice, this was a fun time. It was fun, it was high, it was low, but now it's time to do something else. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
And I'll join you in the living room in 2 seconds. All right, see you later, everybody. Bye. Here comes that outro tune. I love that song. It's a good song. Listen to it. See you all later.